Good morning, everybody. We are back. Today is the 4th of January 2022. We are already in the new year. So if you haven't started to get going, you better get started. The year is old already. Today is the 4th, and then I can tell you some of us are already busy, all right? And then some of us have been busy since from December. We have never taken any break. And I'm sure you also notice in the football front, everything is so hectic. Everything is busy. So that should be a lesson to you to say, gone are the days whereby people say, you know what, it's the beginning of the year, I must take it easy. No, there's nothing like that. I'm sure you've noticed that the school kids are back, especially the matriculants. They started yesterday. So things have already started. Let me greet you again. My name is the Sobre Boys Wale Fatse from the Big R. Today, this morning, we'll be discussing, we know that the PSL tomorrow at 11 o'clock, there is a press conference pertaining to Kaizer Chiefs and the PSL. Remember, Kaizer Chiefs never honored 2 games. So we want to know what's going to happen. So my question to you out there as the member of the public, what do you think? What should the PSL take? Or what should be the position that the PSL should take? All right. We know that the PSL has never agreed to what Kaizer Chiefs requested. And then, so we want to see now what's going to happen. On the 20th of December, there was a meeting to discuss this matter. So you, as the viewer out there, in the public, what do you think? What do you think, what will the PSL say tomorrow to us going forward? Right. While I'm still there, let me just indicate, as I've already indicated, that the year has already started. Some of us are already busy. When you watch this show, around about 10 o'clock or so, 11:30, I'll be on the City FM talking finance with the listeners of Lesedi FM. Ever since started on Sunday, I started with Igwekwezi FM talking to listeners about finance. So if you want to learn more about finance, make sure that you listen to that show from 11:30. So the year has already started, and I hope sorry about that, you are also geared to get moving. So yeah, as I've already indicated that the PSL will be giving us news pertaining to what I don't know whether should I say what action have they arrived at as far as the matter of Kaizer Chiefs is concerned. I've already indicated that on the 20th of December, the PSL met, all right? And then the little bit background of that case of Kaizer Chiefs, just to brief those probably who are not familiar with the case, it's Kaizer Chiefs failed to honor their game with 2 games that they did not honor. And then, so one of them, I think it was Cape Town City, of which Cape Town City they came, and then they went to the ground, but Kaizer Chiefs did not come. And Golden Arrows, Kaizer Chiefs did not go there, but the subsequent games, Kaizer Chiefs honored the game. Now, we know that on the 2nd of December, Kaizer Chiefs wrote to the PSL requesting the postponement of all their matches for the month of December due to the fact that their personnel, about 50 of them, were affected by COVID. And then, so the PSL football department declined the application of Kaizer Chiefs. Then Kaizer Chiefs referred the matter to, sorry, football department's decision to the NSL Executive Committee for consideration or for reconsideration. Unfortunately, the Executive Committee apparently Kaizer Chiefs was afforded the full opportunity to provide the information. Among other things, Kaizer Chiefs were asked to demonstrate was why, despite the NSL circulars, which are circular number 12 of 2020, circular number 24 of 2020, and circular number 11 of 2021, demonstrate the exceptional circumstances existed, irrespective of those circulars that I've already given, for their games to be postponed. All right. What were the, exceptional circumstances that were in existence that would have prompted the PSL to cancel their game? So apparently, sorry, the executive committee, they solicit the advice of a senior counsel. They went further to get the advice of the chief medical officer. So all these factors were taken into consideration, including the case that was made by Kaizer Chiefs. And then after they've exhausted everything, and then the decision of the football department was then upheld. So in other words, Kaizer Chiefs could not be allowed to postpone their games. So we saw that yesterday, Mr. Kaizer Chiefs, or Dr. Kaizer Chiefs, has admitted that he was left dumbfounded by what the PSL has taken. And then Dr. Kaizer Chiefs hopes that sanity and rationality will prevail. So we are looking forward to hear what the PSL will say, which is tomorrow at 11 o'clock on DSTV. So yeah, those are the news as far as Kaizer Chiefs is concerned. So we want to hear from you on your comments. What action should be taken? All right. Well, I don't know whether the action has already been decided or not. And I'm sure also yourself, you don't know, but what's your take? What should be the appropriate action as far as this matter is concerned? And what about the precedent? We remember what happened to the issue of Royal AM, Sekhukhune, although the cases are not exactly the same, but they are along those lines. So what should happen? What should happen? But we have seen that in Europe, games are being postponed. They play and then others are being postponed. So what was the reason? But the PSL know better because, as you can see, they've explored all avenues. They've consulted the experts in the field of medical and then the legal counsel to give all the facts. And then irrespective of that, and over and above that, Kaizer Chiefs was given all the opportunities to express or come up with, a compelling circumstances that existed that led to them thinking that their game should be postponed or their games should be postponed for the month of December. So these are things that and people are looking very keenly to hear what the PSL is going to take. Let's say tomorrow, whatever action is being taken tomorrow, and that action doesn't satisfy Kaizer Chiefs. So what will be the next step? Does it mean that the matter will go now to SAFA or to the World Football Authority, or the matter will go to court as the final arbiter? So those are some of them. And then now, remember the league, they have a target. They have to finish at a particular time. But at the same time, it will be wrong to say, because the league has to finish at a particular time, even if I am aggrieved, I must just agree because the league has to complete at a particular time. If I'm aggrieved, I need to exhaust all available avenues and satisfy myself that I've tried to speak for my team. Now I'm talking as now Dr. Kaizer speak for my team and ensure that my team is respected like any other team or individual in the country. So I don't know. So probably those are some of the arguments. What's your take? What should be the final outcome? Will it be the final outcome, tomorrow's outcome, as the outcome is communicated to us? Like I said, I'm not sure whether the outcome has been reached. And then tomorrow is a matter of communicating the outcome to us. So probably that is the case. The final outcome has been decided. It's a matter of communicating that outcome to the public out there. So you as the viewer, what are you anticipating? Let's say you're anticipating that action will be taken against Kaizer Chiefs. Let's say that action is not palatable to Kaizer Chiefs. Do you really think that will be the end of the story, or it will proceed to other levels? So let me hear from you. That would be nice to hear from you. Thank you for continuing to subscribe. I really appreciate. And then comment and like and dislike. We highly appreciate your participation. Thank you very much. It is highly, highly appreciated. And then please get others to subscribe and then get others to follow us. We appreciate your following. Thank you.